Aloha all, Michael here. Today I'm going to talk about perspective. And if you are interested in learning more about how motion is relative, check out my video that describes that. Anyway, this is my prop. And what we're going to talk about is how to change your perspective. If you, upon the initial observation of this particular object, can determine that it really exists, then be okay with that. You don't have to necessarily do any more research. If you want to know more about this particular ball, then what you can do is first change your perceptual lens by focusing closer. Okay, now what do you see? You see what I see from this same perspective. You see the word Kong, K-O-N-G, in a reversed mirror image. Okay? Now, if I were to look at this ball from my perspective, I will see it correctly, spelling K-O-N-G, going from left to right. Okay? Now, if I were to change your perspective for you, what I can do is rotate this ball as such. And now, upon first inspection, it may look like you're seeing Kong, K-O-N-G, but you're still only seeing the mirror image. And if I were to look at it, it is actually the mirror image with G-N-O-K, but it's also upside down. Okay, so if you look closer, so you're going to alter your perception by focusing in closer, you will see that the N and the G are upside down. So the K and the O don't look like they're upside down because of their shape. All right, now, what does changing your perspective have to do with your everyday life? Well, whenever you are involved with an interaction and you feel confused, you can ask questions. If you are open-minded and you're willing to change your belief system, then you will focus in on the information and then come to your own conclusion by processing the information that you received, and be okay with the concept or the prospect of being able to change your mind. When you change your mind, it's because you've changed your point of view, which is your perspective, about a previously held belief, and voila, you've become more aware of something that you previously only misunderstood. So going back to the ball, if, for example, you want to know more about this ball, you can literally change your perspective by moving the ball. See, now you could view a tunnel. It's not a hole, it's a tunnel that goes from one end to the other. This, we could consider this to be an axis point, and we can spin it on its axis. Okay, we could also rotate it away from its axis. All of these are giving you the opportunity to view 360 degrees of the surface of this sphere. The other way to do it is to literally take your own body position and alter and change your perspective, which would require more work. So I like to take the path of least resistance and figure out a way to change my perspective doing the least amount of work. Okay? Now, what would be an even easier way to change your perspective or your point of view? Well, use your imagination. Do thought experiments. Learn how to envision things internally, and then you will see that there's always a new angle at which you can view virtually anything that exists in your reality. So, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Have an awesome day.